Hello, friends. How are you? It's Remy Oduyemi here from the Online Business Temple. The Online Business Temple is the 60-day transformational experience for small business owners who are ready to scale up their business to the next level. In this video, I am going to be sharing with you 5 Instagram tips for small business owners about how they can use Instagram to really grow their reach and their engagement and audience build off of Instagram. Now, I am accompanied by this little fella, which means I'm doing this one-handed, right? So I want kudos for for doing this absolutely one-handed, which is going to be hysterical because my notes are on my phone and I'm going to do a screen share with you. So pray for me, okay? Just pray for me. So firstly, let's start with the fact that I'm not an Instagram expert. Abso-freaking-lutely not. I'm not an Instagram expert, but I love tech. I'm a tech expert. You can tell from my Instagram account I'm not an Instagram expert. You can look at my followers. But I have recently, in the last few months, started using Instagram more seriously because I was on Clubhouse quite a lot. I'm still on Clubhouse. I speak on the stages and I host my own rooms. And one of the only ways that you can drive traffic from Clubhouse is to Instagram or to LinkedIn. And right now I am mega flaky over on LinkedIn. So I've been driving traffic to Instagram, which kind of forced me to up my game a little bit and to make it look a bit nicer and just present more professionally, I guess. And one of the things that I love about the free resources that we get to use, such as Instagram platform or Facebook, is that we can use these platforms to grow our business. And so what I'm going to be sharing today are some of the things that really are specifically for small business owners and the business uses or the business resources that you might not be using yet on Instagram. And so I wanted to highlight some of these because I know that many of you won't know about these, or if you know about them and you're not yet using them. So hopefully after this video, you will feel inspired to use Instagram a bit more for your business growth. Why? Because Instagram is a hugely popular platform with a huge audience on it. And ultimately, as business owners, we want to drive traffic. We want to drive traffic because traffic can turn into leads and leads will turn into sales. So this is what this is all about. So I'm going to be sharing with you the things that I do over on Instagram that help me to audience build and to create more engagement and to nurture people into my business. So these are some of the things that you can do as well, as some of these may be things that you didn't yet know was possible, or perhaps today you'll get some inspiration around the features that I'm going to be sharing with you to help you drive more traffic into your business. And so when we're talking about driving traffic, for those of you who may not know what that means, traffic really is meaning getting more people to come your way, right? So if you imagine you're on a motorway, um, and you run your own McDonald's franchise, you want traffic to veer off and come into where you are selling, right? So we want to stop that moving traffic and veer them towards us. So some of the stuff that I'm going to be sharing with you is part of that. And it also then leads into how you convert that traffic into leads. So the leads are people who may buy from you, people who are interested in what you do, and then converting them into a sale of whatever it is you do in your business, right? So this is why we are talking about this stuff. So the number one feature that number one, it's not number one, it's the first one I'm going to talk out of my 5 today. The first feature is the event feature that you can now use on Instagram. Did you know that you can target your events on Instagram? We've been able to do this on Facebook for a while, but now Instagram have rolled out a way that you can notify people that you have an event coming up. I'm going to try one-handed to get this up on my phone to show you what it looks like. So this is my Instagram account, which is the Online Business Temple. And if you look at my feed, I'm going to get this up. And actually, this has worked out beautifully because when you put an event on a post, it gives you a white bell in the top right hand corner. So if you're looking at these grey posts, oh God, figure out how to get this position. There we go. Those grey posts on that right hand column or the left hand column to you, as you're looking at it, you can see that there's a white bell in the top right hand corner, right? If people click on that bell, it notifies them that there is an event happening. So I use that bell all in the lead up to opening the doors for the Online Business Temple. Doors opened on Monday. So I was able to create an Instagram post, and inside of that post, I could tag the event that my doors were opening on the 31st. And that's why there is a bell on certain posts in my feed. So if you wanted to create this yourself, you would do what you would normally do with Instagram, upload an image or a video, and you put your captions in, and you can tag people, you can put your location in, you can add some keywords into your alt tags. You should be doing that, by the way, if you're not. Also great for accessibility, but also helps you show up in the searches, so use the alt tags. But the other feature that they've now rolled out is that you can add reminders. So if you don't know what that is, have a look on your Instagram when you next log in. You can add a reminder. So if you have a 5-day challenge coming up, or you've got a book launch coming up, or you are opening the doors to your online business temple, for example, right? You can go in and you can put a date on it. And so when people come to this post and they click on it or like it, they will get notified about the event that is happening, right? So that is a brilliant new business feature that you can use, very much similar to the way that we use Facebook events, where we can, tag people, we can invite people, and those people that have been tagged or invited, they will then get a notification. So this is again a nice way to remind people that something's happening in your business and to drive traffic. So do use the event feature from the Instagram feed. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is using the link feature inside of stories to drive traffic. So before I go on, if you're here now, do say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you're watching on a replay, do go and drop a hashtag replay. The little man has just rolled over. He's so cute. So the second Instagram business tip that I want to share with you is the link feature. Now, up until now on Instagram, you have only been able to put one link into your bio to be able to send people to one place. And I got to say, Instagram, I ain't mad at you. I think this is the right decision, right? Now, I know that people use things like Linktree and other different types of Linktree-esque things. If you don't know what Linktree is, essentially it is a page that you create and you put all your links on. So you could have your website, you could have your Calendly link, you could have your sales page. And so what people do is they use their one link on Instagram and they send it to their link tree so that people, their traffic, can choose where they want to click next to go and get that free ebook, or to go and get that free lead magnet, or whatever it is, right, that you want to put on your Linktree page. I personally, as a business strategist, think Linktree pages are not the best. We know that customers are easily confused, bandwidth, brain width, concentration levels are very, very low, right? People have short attention spans. So if somebody clicks on your Instagram and then they click on a link to your website because they're looking for a free thing that you've mentioned in a feed, and then they get on your website and they can't find the thing that they thought they were coming to get, here's what happens. They bounce, right? They bounce, and you potentially have lost a new lead or a new customer because they've arrived, they've already forgotten what they were here for, and now they've hit a wall of text and information and images, and people get confused, and confused people don't buy. They just go off and find something that gives them the answer really quickly. So I think the one link that Instagram uses is brilliant on the profile, and that it hasn't actually changed that. Because I think realistically, if you're selling something, you should have one link and you're sending people to one place where they can buy that one thing, rather than sending them to places where they might get confused. So I'm all for the one link on Instagram. However, there has been for years people requesting, oh my God, how can I share my extra links on Instagram? And Instagram have listened and they have implemented this into the stories feature. So it's only in the stories feature that you can now add an additional link. I'm going to show you what this looks like, actually. I'm going to show you from my phone. I'm going to try to show you from my phone. So I'm just going to go to Instagram. I'm going to click on the plus symbol. I'm going to create a new story. I'm going to hit create. So right now it looks like this. It's just a plain stories template. So I'm going to add some text. I'm going to say the doors to the online business temple are open. Ta-da! Right, so I've just added some text. This is really hard with one hand and the dog, right? Let me see. So I've just put that onto a story. The doors to the online business temple are open. And now, if you're looking at your Instagram account, I'm going to get this up for you. In the top right, it's going to show as left to you. You see the 3 dots. And then next to it is a sticker icon. If you click on that sticker icon, you will get to see this. And if you scroll up, and at the moment there's some Chinese New Year stuff up there. If you scroll, you can see there's some links there. Now, one of them, I can't point to it because I've got the dog in the other arm. But one of them, if I come in a bit, you see poll in the middle and then underneath link. If you click on link, you can now put a real world link in and people can click on it from in your stories and go directly to your sales page or your offer or whatever it is you're selling, right? So let me show you what that looks like and how you do it. So I'm just typing in. So the first thing you do, it asks you to put the URL in. So that's the web address. So I'm just putting HTTPS. You have to put the full link in, colon, // and I've got a little short link set up for the online business temple. So I'm putting in bit.ly / the temple. So the link goes on the first line, like I've got there at the top. Sorry, the camera has to reset itself. It has to refocus. And then underneath it says customize sticker text. So here you can add some word in here. So this is where you can put your call to action. This is where you can drive people to come and buy from you. So I'm going to write here, click here to join. So it looks like that. So you've got 2 lines of text. Sorry for the lighting, guys. Click here to join. And I'm going to hit done. And that will now, let me just move that text up. That will now put, this is so hard doing this one-handed, bloody puppies. You can see here, there is now a link. It says click here to join. So that's blue text on white, a white background. If you tap it once, it will give you white text on a grey background. If you tap it again, it will give you a black text on a white background. That's my personal favourite. I think that one pops the most and it's clearest to read. And then it will also give you one white background with whatever the color of your background is. And that background color, you can change it to whatever your brand colors are as well. You can upload your own logos or images as well to really give this a brand feel as well. So I'm just going to put it on the white text with the background. And then I'm going to hit on that sticker icon again. And this time in the search bar, I'm going to type in arrow. I'm going to choose an animated arrow because I really want to drive people to come and click on this link because this is how I'm going to get more traffic into my business. So you could do something like this. Add an arrow, which is telling people click here to join, right? So this is a really cool business feature that you can be using right now in your business to drive more traffic from stories. And we know that stories have got really good reach. I would say stories get more reach than your main Instagram feed at the moment. That is because Facebook Meta are really pushing video content. They've come out, Zucks has come out and said about pushing reels and stories. This is a real company focus. So you should be using stories every day, show behind the scenes, show what you're working on, share your offers, really communicate what is happening in your business. It's short, little bits of content. They don't always have to be video. The one that I've just shown you here is just, a graphic image, some text, and I've put a link, a call to action link. So you can now do that over in Instagram stories. I've only had this recently rolled out. There were some friends of mine who had this a month or so ago. You may not have it yet, so update your apps and wait for the rollout if you can't see the link option yet inside of your Instagram. Okay, so that was number 2. Use the link feature inside of stories. Number 3 is repurposing video content from your desktop. So Instagram has now made it possible, and this wasn't possible until a few months ago. You can now post content from your computer, and you can so that's images and video. But it's really good when we're talking about repurposing. Let's say you have done a Facebook Live inside of your Facebook group, for example, and it's really good content and you want to share it on Instagram. You can download that video from within your Facebook group, and then you can upload it to Instagram. And I'm going to do a quick screen share with you to show you where you do that. This is again a great way to repurpose and reuse really good content that you are putting out. Why? Because we want to drive traffic, right? So let me get this up. Share screen. Just check that you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. Cool. So what you would do is once you've downloaded the video to your desktop, and by the way, I mean, I love this rollout of being able to add content from the desktop because I spend most of my time on my computer. The phone is when I'm in the car or I'm waiting outside the school or at the doctor's surgery. But for the majority of my day, I'm sat in front of a computer. So being able to upload video content is absolutely brilliant that I can do this from my computer. I record in StreamYard, which means I can download from StreamYard straight to the computer and share it straight here into Instagram for, again, to get more reach and get more people to hear my message. So if you wanted to add a video, what you do, log into Instagram on the desktop and click on this plus symbol, and instantly it tells you here you can either drag your photos and videos and drop them here, or you can just go here and select them from wherever you've downloaded them to your um, computer, and then you can upload it straight into Instagram. Now Instagram, let's stop this sharing. Instagram will automatically, anything that's, if it's a video that's over 1 minute, Instagram will automatically put that into your IGTV area, which is their long form video content area. And it will also give you the option, before you post it, it will give you the option to, oh, I need a drink of water. I need a drink of water. While I'm having a drink of water, tell me, is this stuff helpful? Are you enjoying this content? Let me know in the comment, please. That'd be wonderful. And I always feel well chuffed when I'm using StreamYard and I'm drinking out of my StreamYard mug as well. I'm such a fangirl of StreamYard. The tech geek in me. What was I saying? So, IGTV, so it will automatically upload your video. So let's say you've done a 60-minute presentation in Facebook group and you upload that to Instagram from your desktop. It will automatically put it over into IGTV, but it will also give you the option in the settings, and it will say, do you want me to put like a sneak peek of this onto your profile? And it will show the first 1 minute on your Instagram feed. Now, here's another little juicy tip for you. A little juicy tip for you. If you were like me, well, I hope you're not like me because I am a little bit cray sometimes. If you're like me, I have a themed, and I'll hold it up for you to see. I have a themed profile, right? So I generally post a white content, a grey content, and then a black content, and then a white content, a grey content, and then a peachy kind of coloured content, because that's my brand colours, right? So you can see it's quite consistent in the columns. Got a grey column, a white column, and then like a rotating column of black and peach, right? So if you upload a video, for example, it will show your video. By default, it will give you a cover of what's ever in your video, and that might mess up your theme, right? So I don't know if you can see here, what you can do, I'll zoom in a minute. What you can do is, if you use something like Canva, you could go into Canva and very quickly just create an Instagram post to put it in your theme colors, and then you can upload that. So whilst you're uploading your new video, Instagram will say, do you want to use a cover? And you can either choose a picture from your video, or it allows you to upload a new cover to put in front of black square. It's sort of this side. Again, I can't post point because I've got the dog. There's a black one. God, that my hand-eye coordination is horrible. It's a black one. It's got a little triangle, white triangle in the corner, and the zoom is not our friend. So You see, there's one of me and my daughter I've got a red jacket, and my daughter's in white. Underneath there is, the zoom's not great. There's a black square and it's got a white triangle on it, and it says why we start businesses. That is actually a video, but what I've done is I've uploaded a Canva image on a black background so that it stays in my theme, and I've embedded that on in front of the video. So if I tap on that, it automatically will show you a video behind it. But I've not messed up my theme because I've been able to very cleverly put a video cover on. So this is something also that you can do with uploading a video, is you could put your own cover on it to keep it on brand. You could put a call to action on that cover. You could put a title on that cover. You could do whatever you want really with a cover, but that's another nice way to keep your feed looking professional and on brand. Just another little freebie tip for you there, something that you can do. So number 4 in terms of my Instagram tips for business. Number 4 is you can use the countdown clock feature in Instagram because it has a dual purpose. I'm going to get this up so you can see what it looks like actually. So on my Instagram, click on the plus, I'm going to click on the story, I'm going to click on the camera, and then I'm going to click on create so that I'm back to a blank story screen. I'm going to click on the sticker icon again. Love the sticker icon. And then you'll get back to this area where you got lots of icons. Sorry, this is really hard. I've only got one arm with the puppy. If you're just tuning in late thinking, why is she not doing this with 2 hands? And then you get to select the countdown timer, right? So, itchy nose. The countdown timer has dual purpose. One, you can set, well, firstly, you can put a name on it. So, like I used countdown timer last week to say the online business temple doors are opening on the 31st of January at 9 a.m. And then I set the date and I set the time. So you punch those details in, you put the name of what the countdown clock is for, and then you obviously add some text or whatever, and then you post it. Now the dual purpose is that let me just bung a random date in here. Hold on, it wants me in order. Let's say April the 2nd. Add a name. I'll just say doors open. Done. Right. So I've just put a date and I put a name and a date. Right. So it's going to start. You can see it's counting down. Or it'll count down once I post it. But what you can do again to get people to click on it is you can do what I did in the last one. You could use an arrow and tell people to click this link, right? Or you could use the search bar and do something like what I like to do is put something animated. Animated's really good, by the way, the story is something that moves. Is tell people to click here, right? You could just get an animated GIF that tells people to click. When they click on your countdown timer, they get given an option to set themselves a reminder that this is happening. So this is again a brilliant way for staying front of mind, having notifications pop up and remind people. Yes, you'll be doing posts. Yes, you'll probably be sending out emails to say, hey, my online business temple's doors are opening in 2 days, or my 5-day challenge starts in 2 days. But this gives out an automatic notification, and it will show up on their feed, on their notifications bar, sorry, that this event is happening. And it comes from this powerful little thing called the countdown timer. So if you're not using that when you're launching a product or a service, start using the countdown timer because it's very powerful and it sends out notifications for you so you don't have to. And so that was number 4, using the countdown clock feature in Instagram to send out notifications about when your next event or thing is happening. Number 5 is scheduling or scheduling. So this is a combo one. It's not just Instagram. This is Canva and Instagram. Scheduling post from Canva directly to Instagram. Now, this is a newest feature. And by the way, can we have some love for Canva? Because Canva is like the best thing ever. And it is constantly evolving and becoming better and better and better for small business owners who are creating their own graphic designs to promote and market their business. But they are integrating so much clever stuff. It started with being able to share post. So you could go into Canva, create a post and click share and post straight to Facebook or straight to Instagram. That was brilliant. But now they've introduced, and I think it's awesome. I'm trying to get it up on the other screen with my one hand. Um, the Facebook scheduler, Instagram Canva scheduler. So, and this is great, right? Because I know a lot of business owners are busy because you're doing all of the things, right? Doing all of the bloody things. And one of the things that you probably struggle with is time. And I just think it's so easy, right? To sit down and create some really easy content really quickly. You could knock out 7 Instagram posts just using their templates and then schedule them one a day for the next week. Right? So on Monday to Sunday, a post will go out. You've created it in Canva, you've scheduled it in Canva, you've chosen the time of day that you want it to go out. It just means you could pop 7 posts in or 14 posts in, have 2 weeks worth of content so that you've got something coming out every day. And you know what? You can forget about it. And then you can spend your time focusing on those income generating tasks, those revenue generating tasks that bring money into your business rather than sitting at your computer and thinking, oh my God, I've got to post content. Oh my God, I've got to go and create something. This is so easy to do. So let me show you how easy it is to do. Let's do another screen share. Let's get Canva open. So I've just gone into Canva and I've just opened a blank Instagram screen just so you can see on the right. And on the left hand side, you've got templates up here. I mean, you can just literally choose whatever you want. Please don't bark, dog. So just grab a template, pop that in, add a page, grab another template and pop that in. So you've got all these templates, right? You could do 7 of these very, very quickly. There's some brilliant designs in here. You could just go through, choose what you want, right? Pop it over. You can then put your brand colors on. You can change the fonts to whatever it is you want it to say. You could put quote cards in. Even if you did 7 days of blooming quote cards, I mean, I wouldn't suggest you do that, right? But if you're on a time, if you're time restricted and you just need to be posting something, you could create 7 quote images if you wanted to, or 7 if you've got 7 photographs of you, pop those in. And then you can schedule them. I'm just going to quickly show you how easy this is and how smart this is. So this is, let's say this is my post. I've not edited this. Obviously, it's not my brand colors. It's not my brand fonts. This is just for example purposes. You would click on share in the top right hand corner. And then you have this option here, which is schedule. Now there's a little symbol by it, which might mean it's only for pro users. I didn't check that, but you can check that. If you don't see it and you're on a free account, it may mean because you need to be on a pro account, which is worth its monthly fee a million times over anyway. And then you just choose the day. Like you go, okay, I want it to go out tomorrow at 3 p.m. Boom. Next. Where do I want it to go tomorrow at 3 p.m.? I'm going to say, so you can share it to Pinterest, you can share it to your Facebook business page, you can share it to your Instagram. I'm going to say, pop it on my Instagram tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Because I've got several pages here, I'm going to select page 1. Okay, boom. And then I'm going to put my caption in, and I'm just going to say something cheesy like, quote of the day. You can pop your hashtags in as well if you want to. Do what you want and then schedule post. You're done. Now, again, I'm sharing this because if you are using Instagram for business, if you are wanting to attract people into your business and grow an audience, then obviously posting content consistently and regularly is what you need to be doing. And using something like Canva will allow you to create content in advance and to schedule it schedule it and forget about it. It's going to happen. It's going to come out. It's super reliable. It works. And it allows you to stay on theme. So for me, I would have, let's say I had 7 pieces of content here. I would make sure one is black, one is white, one is grey, one is black, one is white, one is peach, right? Because that's my themed colors. I'd make sure the font was my font, and I was saying, and I was on point with my messaging about whatever it is I wanted to communicate. I'd create them in Canva, schedule them, and it's done. Now I can focus on, client engagement, nurturing my customers, taking sales calls, talking to new people about the business, and not have to focus my energy in my business on thinking about what do I need to post today and sitting in front of Canva or Photoshop for hours trying to come up with something. Okay, so I hope you found this really useful. Step number 5 is to use Canva. And stop that share, to use Canva with Instagram to schedule your posts. And it works seamlessly, by the way. This dog is just killing. I mean, my whole left arm is. We've gone past the pins and needles at this point, buddy. We've gone past the pins and needles at this point. All right, so that was my top 5 tips for Instagram, but I've got one more share with you, and this is really about engagement building. So if you want to build an audience and you want more engagement coming into your business from Instagram, I've got some notes here. So if I'm looking away, it's because I'm looking at the screen. So this is your Brucey bonus. This is your Brucey bonus on top of the 5 tips that I've already given you. So what I want to remind you about Instagram is that you should be engaging on it. And I know a lot of people post and run and then go, oh, well, why is nobody following me back? Why is nobody engaging on me? Or why have I only got like 2 likes on this post, right? So the first thing is, when you're on Instagram, don't just follow people on Instagram. Make sure that you click on their profile and you hit the bell so that you get notified about when they have posted a new story or a new feed, a new reel or new IGTV. Turn on the bell. So I would ask you all, for starters, if you are on Instagram and you're not yet following me, go to Instagram, type in Online Business Temple and click follow, but also turn on the bell so that you get notified every time I post. And then what I'm going to talk you through now is really important, and I hope you take some of these steps on my account as well. But just reading my notes here. What I would, again, let's be strategic here. It's really hard when you've got a dog trying to eat your microphone. I'm the ultimate professional, as you can see. If you want to create more engagement on Instagram, you also have to be taking the action to engage on other people's posts, right? So that does involve a little bit of time. Not a lot of time, but a little bit of time. So something you could do is, when we're talking about turning on the bell for people, is be really strategic about who it is you're following. So my advice might be follow 10 or 20 people. Can we not do licking in the mouth, please? It's gross. 10 or 20 people who, yes, your mummy is delicious, and I've got coconut oil on my face. He loves the coconut oil. But that sound is really gross. Okay, enough, baby. Enough, baby. I love you too. Follow 10 or 20 people who are either really important in your industry, so the kind of influencers or the experts in your industry, people that you love. Oh Jesus, you got in the mouth. Okay, enough. Enough, baby. I love you, but no more licky loos. Follow 10 people. I'm so sorry. 10 people or 20 people who are influential in your world. You might want to use your 10 or 20 follows to be potential future customers, future clients, people that you think, oh, they might be good for my program or my membership or my course. I'm going to give them a follow. Give them a follow and turn on the bell so that every time they post, you get a notification, show up in your notification field on Instagram, and go to that post and engage with that post. Okay, so give it some love. You could leave a comment. You could share it to your own stories and tag them. You could save the post. Saving is a really nice engagement feature. Like, you get good engagement points for saving a post. So, and the save looks like it looks like a downward bookmark next to a post. If you click on that, that will allow you to save it so that you can find it easily again. But that's really strong engagement. And that says to the algorithm, oh, this person really liked this piece of content, and therefore they'll keep showing you more from that person. But this is a double-edged sword, right? When we're talking about the algorithm, because by you engaging on um, the relevant accounts that you follow, so whether that's influencers, whether that's the ideal clients that you want to get in front of, not only do you see more of their content, but your content will now start to show up more in front of them as well, because it's signaling to the algorithm that these two people like each other's stuff. So an example might be, you might go to somebody who's an influencer in your industry, they just posted, and you're one of the first 15 people to go and leave a comment, and that influencer may come back and respond to you. That is signaling that you two have something in common, right? And this is what you want in terms of getting engagement and to be able to get in front of more people. You can also simply jump on a feed. Let's say something was posted an hour or 2 hours ago. You're late to the party and they're not there right now engaging in the comments. However, you can still jump into those comments and see the conversations that are happening and participate, share some value, agree with someone, disagree with someone, however you choose to operate. But engage wisely on Instagram and engage more often. If you are currently using Instagram to simply go and, create a reel and post it and then just sort of sit and wait and hope that the algorithm will just serve you up with customers, it will to a degree, but it will serve you up more customers if you are engaging on the platform. If you're putting energy into the platform, if you're creating regular, consistent content on the platform, they know that you are helping to keep more people on their platform. You're making the platform thrive and become alive. Right, dog, you got to go down. He's all tangled in my headphones. There you go, Bubby. You're helping to, keep that environment, that tool, that platform, you're adding to that community vibe and feel because you're engaging, you're keeping people engaged on the platform, and you will be rewarded by having your content show up in front of more people. Okay, is this making sense, guys? Let me know, guys and girls. I gotta stop saying guys. Um, Anyway, so I think that's that. I think that's it. I've shared with you some really strategic ways that you can use Instagram for your business. I hope this has been helpful. Do let me know if this has been useful for you today. Let me know what you didn't know about. What have you learned today? What's new that you're going to try out? What's inspired you today to go and try out over on Instagram? Um, if you have found this useful, if you have liked this today, my one request would be that you share this video. So you can hit the share button and share this with your people. Put it on your profile. You can share it to your stories. You can send it on a messenger to help more people. This is what we're all about inside the Online Business Temple, is reaching and helping more people. My dog has just stolen a sock and has put in more holes in my socks. Oh, Lord, help me. So yeah, we want to we want to share the love. So please do share this video onto your profile, share it with friends, share it with other small business owners. Tag some friends in this. If you've got a small business buddy, woo, if you've got a small business buddy, that's a tongue twister for you. Do tag them and say, hey, come and check out Remy. Come and see what she's talking about. If you are going to share this with other people, let them know you heard it from me, right? Share the love. Like, oh, I learned this from Remy the other day. This is really cool. Did you know this? Right? So please do share. And if you haven't yet, please do leave me some comments into the chat area, because engagement is fire. And it also tells the algorithm that you want to see more of me, but also I will come back and comment on yours. That means I get to see more of your stuff, and then I can share more of your stuff as well. So engagement is two-way. So please do leave some comments. This will help to boost it up and share it to more people in my world and your world as well. So please do leave a comment. Please do give me a thumbs up or a love heart as well. That would be amazing. And what else do I need to tell you before I bounce out of here? Oh yes, please. So above this video, there is a link. There will be a link. There is a link. Should be a link. Um, um, please do click the link if you want to know more about the Online Business Temple, about what we do, learn a bit more about how I work. That is up there. It may not be for you, but maybe it is for somebody that you know, a small business owner who is ready to scale up their business. Then please tell them about it. That would be so super freaking helpful for me. And what else, Rem? Come on, try and read. I'm not very good at reading scripts, and it's not a script, but it's like my notes, and my eyes just go. I think I've got an ADHD brain, so it's all kind of getting jumbled up. So I don't know what it's saying. So I've now lost the ability to read. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Again, I'm Remy Oduyemi from the Online Business Temple, and it has been my pleasure to share all these beautiful tips for you today for your business. And I'm wishing you a wonderful day, evening, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, hope you found it helpful. See you soon. Bye.